Welcome to your balanced strength workout. Let's go ahead and get warmed up. We'll talk about everything we're doing today. All you need today, by the way, a medicine ball and either a pulley system if you're in a gym, or you can even use a band, okay? We'll go through all this as we go along. Let's go ahead and get warmed up. Lateral leg swings to begin with. Let's do 20 of these on each side. Hold on to something if you need to, like this wall behind you, or you can face a wall, that's fine too. So 20 on one side and then 20 on the other. Just real easy. Be careful not to kick anything, but just opening up the hips. So lateral leg swings on each side, 20 each side. The second exercise to warm up, just a real easy balance knee drive. So you're going to pull the knee up one side, then the other. Just 20 total. So 10 of these on each side. Just opening up the back of the hips, the glutes, the hamstrings a little bit. Real easy. You can balance for a moment if you want to at the top of this move. Alright, next thing. Arms up. Just like this. And what you want to do is you want to squat, and when you come up, kind of reach over. So opening everything all along the side. So 10 each side. 20 total squats. Going 10 times to each side. If you want to hold a big ball over your head, you can. You don't have to, but just keep your arms over your head. Here's kind of a side view. Of course, just good squat form. Reach to one side, and then reach to the other. 20 total, 10 reaches each direction. Now, that's your warm-up. Now, the core and balance, the movement, strength section, all 2 sets of 15. Now, let's start on the ground for the core and balance portion of the workout. Starting in a plank. Up or push up if you want to, okay, that's fine too. And you're just going to punch 15 times on each side. So try to keep your hips as level as you can. Reach, reach. You can make a fist and start that way, or start with a flat palm. Now, if that's pretty easy for you, feel free to grab a couple dumbbells, maybe 5s. If you're a total rock star, maybe 8s. But 15 of these on each side. Now we're doing groups of 3 exercises, so the second one in this little group of 3, be on your back, a supine bicycle pullover. Let me show you what I mean. Grab your medicine ball. So right here, when your arms go down, one leg goes out, and just alternate legs. So for this, you might want a heavier medicine ball. Try to keep your arms fairly straight. You might want a 10 or 12. If you have access to even heavier medicine balls, that's fine too. Of course, a big dumbbell in that same weight range would probably work too. But start with your legs here. You want your shoulder blades against the mat, of course. Try to tap the one leg out. And do 15 of those pullovers. Okay, just alternate your feet. That's perfect. Last thing, more for mid-back, but it's also going to hit your core as well. Let me show you a view. So, right leg, the sole of the foot against the wall. And I'll show you some different views here so you can get a feel for this. Left arm extended. So like you're doing a bird dog, but the sole of your foot against the wall to help secure you. And I'll show you why. You're going to reach under with that left hand and open up. Again, now this is one if you want to add a 3 or 5 pound weight, you certainly can. To work in your core, your middle back. Let me show you another view. You don't have a wall, you don't need one, but it helps to keep your lower half nice and still. So just like that, reach under, squeeze back, work in the upper back, the core, the middle back. It's fantastic. Okay, 2 sets of 15, each of those 3. Once you do those twice, let's move on to the movement section, okay? 2 sets of 15, of course. All right, no weight needed for this one. Big step out. Reach forward, push your hip back, step back. Alternate your legs. Warrior 3, basically. Drop the hip of the leg being lifted. Core nice and tight. Extend out. 15 of those, 15 each side. Okay, so take your time on that. The second in this group of 3 here. grab your medicine ball, real soft landing, and kind of a small jump. So my left leg's forward, I'm rotating to my left, but I'm jumping 15 on each leg. A little bit of a jump. Here's the side view. Real soft landing. If that's a little too much impact, just fast feet. Shuffle back and forth, just like that. But I want your core tight the whole time, holding that ball in line with the center of your upper torso, okay? Third one, hold on to that medicine ball. Now I'm talking, you know, you can use a 6, an 8, a 10. Let's do a medicine ball burpee. Oh yeah, a burpee. Stepping or jumping, hold yourself up, step or jump. If you want to add something onto it, you can always bring your ball over your head. Medicine ball burpee, 15 of those, and that's your third in that set of 3. Okay, our strength work for this balanced strength workout. Hold on to the medicine ball. This might be a heavier one, maybe a 10, 12. One leg balance chop. It's a little bit of balance. So pick up your right leg. Hips are nice and level. Keep your shoulders level. Keep your core tight. We're going to chop over that standing leg, which you can bend. Chop, reach. Now if you need to tap your toe of the leg that's lifted, that's cool. So 15 of those. Here's kind of a side view. Reaching up over your head, or even a little bit across from the leg you're chopping over. And of course that heel stays down on the leg that bends. So 15 of those on each side, okay? Just do one side, then you can do the other. Next one, now we're using our pulley or our band, whatever you have access to. We're working lower body and upper body here with a back lunge row. So, 2 handles, 2 hands, row at the same time, but alternate the foot you step back with. So, big step back into a lunge, row, alternate your feet, 15 rows. And remember, good form with your row. So, if you're looking straight ahead at me, shoulders are level, elbows are out at a little bit of an angle from the side. So not in here, not out there. Kind of at about a 30-degree angle if you really want to get detailed about the angle of your humerus, your upper arm, from your shoulder. Now the third in this group of 3 for strength. Back to the pulley or the band. We're going to do a kneeling back fly. So inner leg down, or knee down I should say. So you're in a stance like this. The arm is straight ahead. You're starting there, so good stability, level shoulders, and a back fly. Now with this back fly, let me show you a different angle so you can see what the scap's doing. See, scapula squeezes in, slides in, retracts, whatever you want to call it, slides in toward the spine. Slide your scapula toward your spine, is what I'm trying to say, okay? So 15 of those on each side. Let's cool down. Single leg, and we'll do these on each side, of course. For the cool down, we have 3 of these. Right leg forward, left leg back. Nice, wide, stable, long stance. Keep that front leg as straight as you can. We're going to stretch hamstring primarily with a little bonus. You can reach behind, interlace your fingers, or just grab your wrists or elbows. Keep your core tight, push your hips back. Go wherever you can, lifting the arms up as high as you can, opening chest, shoulders, and hamstring. So 30 seconds minimum on each side for these static stretches. That's the first one. Do that on each side, please. Now let's stretch the hip flexors. So just kneel down, say left knee down, right foot forward. Keep both sides of the shoulders and the pelvis nice and flush. Just a crescent, pretty easy. If you want a little extra, you can always reach up and over like that if you have healthy low back and this doesn't bother shoulders. 30 seconds of that crescent for each side. Finally, just seated. More of a hip stretch. As long as it doesn't bother your knee with the angle we're going to be at. But just sitting up nice and straight. Maybe put your back against the wall if you feel like you're hunching over. Sit up nice and straight, right ankle on your left knee. And what you're going to do is slide your shoulders toward your shin. Get in as close as you can, sitting up straight, and yes, you will feel it in the outside of your hip. Here's kind of a different view for you. Just like that. Sitting up nice and straight. Again, holding that for 30 seconds on each side. And that is your balanced strength workout.